Hi guys, it's Peter again. Thanks for dropping by the channel. 5 minute brain hacks. Remember, the goal is a smarter you in just 5 minutes. Please remember to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment down below. So today's 5 minute video is going to introduce you to the behavioral bias of agency detection, how it was a very necessary behavioral bias early in our evolution, and how in modern day it's related to behavior exhibited by conspiracy theorists. Let's start with a very simple definition of what agency detection is. It's the inclination for animals, including humans, to presume the purposeful intervention of a sentient agent in situations where that may or may not involve one. So what does this mean? Let's dial back a few thousand years. You're an early human out for a casual walk and you come across large animal footprints. Now the evidence says that there is a large animal footprint in front of you. On seeing this evidence, the early human brain will immediately decide that these footprints belong to an animal that could kill. The brain has decided that it's from an animal that is carnivorous and one that likes to eat humans. It's definitely not from an omnivore. Now, from an evolutionary point of view, if the early humans did not detect the presence of danger, if they failed to detect the presence of a pattern and/or specific agent, in other words, a false negative, it would often be more costly than incorrectly assuming the presence of a pattern and/or agent, in other words, a false positive. Better to be wrong than to be dead. Roll on through the centuries and you can see this agent's detection at play again and again, especially when it comes to the supernatural. If you're awake at 3 a.m. and hear a noise in your house, what you think it may be will be very different than if you heard the same noise at 3 p.m. in your house. Your mind goes into overdrive at 3 a.m. with evolution kicking in, and suddenly you're not alone in your house at 3 a.m., even though you are. It has been suggested that early humans evolved what is now coined a hyperactive agency detection device, or HADD. Essentially, our perceptual systems are biased towards detecting the presence of patterns and agents in the environment, even if nothing is there. If you combine this HADD with the anthropomorphic interpretation of ambiguous information, you're going to see something that is not actually there. Let's quickly define what anthropomorphic means so we're all clear on what's going on here. According to Wikipedia, anthropomorphism is the attribution of human traits, emotions, or intentions to non-human entities. It is considered to be an innate tendency of human psychology. So if you combine HADD with anthropomorphism, you have the ability to create an imaginary world. You see where this is going? According to a scientific paper from Jan van der Tempel and James E. Alcock, HADD can predict conspiracy mentality, and this association is stronger in schizotypal individuals. Casual ambiguity of schizotypal experiences may motivate conspiracy thinking. According to the Mayo Clinic, some of the traits of schizotypal personality disorders are being a loner and lacking close friends outside of the immediate family, persistent and excessive social anxiety, incorrect interpretation of events, peculiar, eccentric, or unusual thinking, beliefs, or mannerisms, suspicions or paranoid thoughts, and constant doubts about the loyalty of others, unusual perceptions such as sensing an absent person's presence or having illusions, and a particular style of speech such as vague or unusual patterns of speaking or rambling oddly during conversations. The most recent and concerning illustration of mass ADD at play is the recent presidential elections in America. Even though you had countless lawmakers, judges, governors, and election officials giving evidence that everything was above board and legal, you had agency detection at work in a lot of people's minds, and it was firmly put there by one person. You could say that a lot of vulnerable people were taken advantage of by another vulnerable person. Or you could say something else. The Mayo Clinic goes on to say that while people with schizotypal personality disorder may experience brief psychotic episodes with delusions or hallucinations, the episodes are not as frequent, prolonged, or intense as in schizophrenia, and those with schizotypal personality disorder usually can be made aware of the difference between their distorted ideas and reality. The question all this might leave you pondering is there a significant percentage of the world's population prone to this HADD condition, and how easily can these people be manipulated? That's it for today, folks. We didn't even get to talk about HADD and COVID-19. For sure, there is agency detection at work here also. Please remember to subscribe, leave a comment, and a like below. Thank you.